What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football Non-League to Legend episode 125. That's the episode we're on. 125, I think. I need to just check to make sure. Is this 125? It is 125. Woohoo! This is the final of the opening stage for the league. Might as well played against Cruz Azul in a two-legged affair. We start away from home in the first one. Should give us a bit of an advantage. It's been very even in the previous 9 games we played against them. We've won 4, they've won 4, there's been 1 draw. Should be an interesting game for us. We play this game, then in 3 days we play the second leg, and then 2 days later we play a friendly. So I don't think we're going to be playing a very strong team in the friendly. Okay. I thought Pato was after telling our goalkeeper that he'd sell him or something. We still have a slight bit of injury issue. Rodriguez not fully fit yet to come back. Alonso and Daron also not ready to come back just yet. Starting to look like a fairly familiar side, to be honest. Valenzuela, you're still learning to be left back. That's good. But we have Avalos in goal. Alonso and Valenzuela playing as our wing backs. Jose Manuel Beltran alongside Alamo, who's been in very good form recently, keeping Carlos out of the team, which maybe Carlos is a better option, but he's not playing today. He is going to sit on the bench. Elaturo Beltran and Cantu hold down central midfield. Yes. Yeah. Granados, Bravo and Riviera sitting in behind Medina, because Medina is our best striker. We are going to jump into this game and see how we go. Riviera ahead of Juan Jamie is a bit of a questionable shout, but I think it's probably what's best in the long run for the game, I hope. I expect nothing but a win. Just going to give everyone an old cheeky bit of faith. You know, I have faith in all of you. A lot of players are happy, not motivated. I think we're going to win. Focusing on my own team, I could not give a flying donkey fart about what Cruz Azul are doing. Beltran straight in, hacks Asensio and gets the ball back. Brad Baird playing against us again today. Wouldn't mind if our players, you know, give him a couple of kicks, maybe. I might actually tell my players to give him a couple of kicks. Yeah, we're going to do that. Going to close down their keeper, and we are going to go in hard on Brad Baird, because my director of football sold him, so it's his fault. That was not a great pass by Bravo, who, might I add, in case I haven't mentioned it before, he wants to be a playmaker. He's not very good at passing. Medina picks up the loose ball. Granados! Beautiful. All from a defensive tackle. We score a goal. Only gorgeous. What was it? It was Cantu tackles one of their players for the ball. Medina, instead of taking shots, slots it across. Everyone left stranded. Granados boshes it in and then punches the air as he wheels away in jubilation. We're already doing better in this game than we did the last time we played Cruz Azul, because they beat us 4-0. I think we should probably press this guy and mark him slightly tighter, because he's looking aggressive. When somebody looks aggressive, best thing to do, push into him and see what happens. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, we're just going to skip that. Come on, lads, get creative. They're inspired. 2 Cruz Azul players are calmed by whatever feedback they got. Yeah, just go on, we'll see what if Pato gets anything right today. We do have Franco on the bench, so if Alonso does continue to have a poor game, which Pato has just informed me he's making a lot of mistakes today, we could take him off and bring on Franco, and it looks like Riviera and Bravo are both having poor games. We do have Juan Jamie, and I don't know who else we could bring on for Bravo. Bravo is really our only attacking midfielder. Juan Jamie would be kind of the guy who could come on for both of them. So having one player that could come on in both of those positions, not really ideal. We are not playing that well. We are being dominated, which is not something we are used to. Seeing as how normally we're the team doing the dominating. We're dominatrix after all. Oh yeah. Right. You got us into this mess. You need to get us out of it. It's 1-1, so it's not the worst scoreline in the world. So it's not very good. Looking at it, kind of regretting that I started Beltran ahead of Osario. Also regretting that I played Riviera instead of Jamie. So, yeah, not great. They just took off Brad Baird as well. Ricardo Hernandez with the assist for Edson Hernandez. I'm going to demand more. Granados into Bravo. Granados picks it back up and oh! Yes! That is what I like to see. I'm going to say that Bravo was trying to pass it to Granados anyway when he lost the ball. Ibarra took the ball off him but couldn't keep it under control. Granados runs away, arms out wide, hugging the earth, delight with life. Riviera has to come off. He's playing so poorly. I don't know what to do with Bravo. He's not playing that well. I could bring on Salcedo. I was going to say get creative. Yeah, we're going to bring on Salcedo. And I'm taking off. Yeah, I'm going to take off Alonso actually for Franco. Go Franco, go on American. Right, we are going to make a quick little tactical change here. Make you the butcher, because that's what you're good at. And yeah, maybe I'll make you an attacking wing back to get you forward a small, because he's a good inside forward. So playing him as in the attacking position will help him get forward that a little bit more. Maybe he'll get more involved. Might actually score another goal again. We're going to go very attacking for right at the end of the game. And of course Juan Jamie's picked up a knock. So just pop you out of the way, take you off, put you up here, make you inside forward. Push my centre backs over. So we're going to play with 3 centre backs. And yeah, I'll just leave you on centre back defend. I didn't see what the injury was. Groin injury. We're still going to go very attacking. We're going to try and push forward. Valenzuela. Franco. Oh, Franco. That wasn't close enough. That was horrendous. That was so far over. Alamo. All the way back to Avalos. All the way across to Franco. Dinks it forward to Granados. Chips it forward. Medina. Goes onto the loose ball. Across. Salcedo. Oh, Salcedo. You were so close to scoring your second goal. Ah! Cantu. Oh, straight at the keeper. Alright, 2-2. not the best result in the world. It's also not... Yeah, it's not a great result, to be fair. I'm not happy with that. Should have been winning that game. Granados, happy with the way you played. I am going to give out to Riviera. You let yourself down, you deserve to come off. Jamie, I took you off because I didn't want to avoid further injury. Exactly why I took you off. Right, so it is 2-2 going into the... He's out for a month. I know he needs a rest, but I can't rest him. He has to play one more game, and then I'll rest him. All right. So yeah, that wasn't ideal. It was the away leg. So the last time we played them away, they beat us 4-0. This time it was 2-2. Granados was in fine form. For the home leg, hopefully we can do the business against them. They have such a big stadium. That's not actually their stadium, is it? It is. It's their stadium. It's one of their... It's the main Mexico stadium, and Cruz Azul and Club America play there. Nice. And then we're going to be coming to our stadium, which holds 42,000 people. Okay. And they only got 42,000 at the time. Ha! Your fans only come to the final game. We will be back in just a second for the second leg. Hopefully, we can win the opening stage, because the fact we didn't win it last year annoyed me. It says they don't really care, but I know for a fact that if we don't win this, they'll be pissed. Alright, so we will be back in just a second for that. Don't go anywhere. Alright, fellas, here we are for the final game of the opening stage. Mexican Premier League division thing, yoke, league thing. Got an interesting little news article. It's my 100th game in charge of Tigres. So I said I'd pop open this and we'd have now look at the stats. So we've won 78 of our games in charge. Not too shabby. Only lost 10 times in nearly 100 games. It's be our 715th game in charge of any club. So I find that interesting. We've only conceded 97 goals in 99 games. So we don't even concede a goal a game. We keep a lot of clean sheets. 78% win percentage in Mexico, 67% overall. And that includes Hemel Hempstead and one very bad season. Well, not very bad, but one challenging season, shall we say, with Forest Green Rovers in the championship. So I think I'm a pretty good manager. We've 85% reputation. It has dropped since we moved to Mexico. It's dropped every time we've moved since we left England, purely because we're going to lower reputation leagues. So I still have an adaptability of 1. There's a lot of trophies to win. Like, I've never managed in the country I was born in this universe. And I still have an adaptability of 1. 13 determination. That is definitely not me. I have like 4 determination at best. So the team we are going to be putting out there to play this second leg, because we don't have Juan Jamie or Dayron, it's a slightly changed team. We have Avalos continuing in goal. Franco comes in to play at right back. Valenzuela is going to play at left back. Alamo moves to the right centre back position with Carlos alongside him. Ozario comes in for El Toro Beltran. So we went from 2 Beltrans in the last game to none in this game. Cantu plays alongside him. Italo goes on to the right and Grandos moves to the left. Riviera drops to the bench. Bravo, who is still constantly asking me for a rest, starts in behind Medina. Italo, Valenzuela, Riviera, Salcedo all have interest in them for loans. I have no interest in letting them go out on loan, but the players I have transfer listed have no interest. Nobody wants to buy the players I don't want in in my club, which is it's interesting. It's rather interesting. So this one, yeah, I got to give him a worthy display. I find that when you tell him to play for the fans, most of the players are just like, why would we do that? But then when you say, do it for, like, you've been getting an awful lot of praise from the press, they love that. So basically, what I discovered this a long time ago, to be fair, but one thing I definitely have noticed is if you say, do it for the fans, and it's not a derby game, the players are all like, fuck you! Whereas when it's the press have been giving you an awful lot of, what a goal by Bravo. When you say the press have been giving you an awful lot of praise, then they're like, oh yeah, let's play really good. You know, the press like us. But that was so sweetly hit by Bravo. I did get a cheeky little recommendations from the director of football in the last day or two. Brad Baird pummels the crossbar, recommending all these fantastic players that we should sign. And like, yeah, fair enough, these are really good players. We have zero transfer budget. We have barely any wage budget to spend, and he's throwing players up that are valued at 25-30 million. I'm like, where are you going to be getting this money from, might I ask, Mr. Director of Football? It is your job, after all, to get these players in. Who are you going to sell? We don't have a very big squad. He should really be looking at bringing in free transfers or young players that are better than the shit we have in our under-20s and under-18s. Because our youth development has been ass cheese. There's 3 players over here that were inside each other doing stair jumps. Brandon Camacho gets himself a cheeky little goal, a little equaliser for them just before half-time. Exactly what you want. Yeah, the fact that the director of football is throwing out these crazy, like, oh, you should sign this player and this player and this player and this player. I think it was 7 players he brought up. It's like, we can't afford any of them. We literally have no money. We are hemorrhaging money so very quickly that it is frightening, one might say. Osario, having come in this game for Beltran, who had a poor game in the last one, not done an awful lot. So maybe Beltran will be coming off the bench before long, along with Riviera, and put Granados onto the right, because it's just not really working, to be fair. Medina also not playing well, so Salcedo might end up coming off the bench. Granados. Alamo. Oh, Alamo. He scores when he wants. Him and Carlos are just, they're amazing from set pieces. They'll score when they feel like it. Brad Baird back defending. Not going to happen. Not gonna happen. Buddy. Valenzuela. Poor throw in, but Granados picks it up. Valenzuela again whips in the cross. Italo. Oh, that was close. We are going to make a little cheeky change. We're going to press their tired players until they take them off. There, Valenzuela is bombing down the wing. Osario hacked him. Red card? No, just calm down. Okay. Fair enough, it looked like he punched him, but what are you going to do? We just continue as we are. Well, lads, get creative. Camacho just does his man. Valenzuela just puts it wide. He scores when he wants. He scores when he wants. That was, to be fair, that was beautifully trapped by Camacho, was it? Medina onto the ball. Bravo in the middle. Oh, Bravo. I am so glad that... What's my director of football's name? Tredsnatchich. Definitely not Tredsnatchich. It's like Tredzinski or something. I am so glad that he was brought in. I don't remember how we got him. He just kind of appeared one day. And he was like, hey, I'm your new director of football. Enjoy. Bravo. Pressured by me saying, play some football. All is well that ends well. We're going to move Riviera to... Wait, he's... I'm training him to be an inside forward, and he's learned how to be a winger. It's pretty good logic. I like it. Is there anyone else want to take... Osario, yeah, you're playing terribly. You're coming off. Arturo Beltran comes in. No, there we go. 71st minute the substitutions are made. Valenzuela. Bravo just stands there looking at the ball. Carlos picks it up. Alamo, Valenzuela. Back to Avalos. Beautiful ball forward. Medina can't get there, but Cantu picks up the loose ball to Bravo. Again, Bravo wants to be a playmaker. He can't pass the ball. Carlos picks up the loose ball. Valenzuela. Cantu. Bravo. Nice. Oh, that was a beautiful ball forward. Medina puts it wide. Medina, you're coming off. Go on, Salcedo. You can do it! Avalos. Don't want to alarm anybody. 7.1. Just saying. 7.1. I think I'm hacking. So we've won the opening league, or the opening stage league, Mexican Premier thing. Yeah. And what I'm going to do now is send Bravo on a 2-week holiday. The poor dude is dead. He played the under-20s cup thing. And then he came back and instantly started playing first team football again for us. So we have won yet again on our 100th managerial game for Tigres. Avalos played his 200th game. Riviera's played his 25th game for us. It's all gone a bit well. Delighted. Bravo. Passionate. You are dominating today. To be fair, that was a delightful result. So we have a quadruple. Oh. Why are you not learning to be a complete wingback anymore? What is going on? He's getting better. He's getting. I might change his additional focus, but he is getting better. A 15 crossing. I know we were favourites to win it, but we didn't win it last year. Nobody's ever won it before, and nobody's ever going to win it. Bravo is jaded and in need of a rest. He's going to get one. Don't you worry your pretty little face. We do have a transfer coming in tomorrow. Alexis Vazquez, who can play at right back or left back, claims to be a centre back as well. Not so sure. He's playing in Paraguay. Oh, he's Paraguay. Oh, he's from Paraguay. Oh, very good. Yeah, I didn't see that. We're losing this guy as well, so this is fantastic. We're going to get $2,500 back, which is nice. Could do with it because we are hemorrhaging money. Ooh, we do have money. Where did that come from? Ooh, we have some 4 million in players sold. We've not sold anyone. Yeah, I meant to try. Lionel Messi went to Valor as manager. How has he been getting on? Managed 4 games, 2 wins, a draw, and a defeat. Fair enough. And Chow has played 8, won 3, drawn 3, lost 2. They were top when he took over. That's from when the season finished. No, they were top when he took over. That can't have been the case. I must have misread it because they were top. I'm pretty sure it said they were top when he took over. We got Rubinho in as well as an under-20s coach. Not the Rubinho you think it is, because I was like, I thought he was in prison. No, this is a different Rubinho. He stayed in Brazil pretty much his entire career, apart from that one season in Paraguay in 2019. But yeah, we will be back in the next episode for the closing stage, which is in the not too distant future. You really don't get a break in Mexico. Like, we have 4 friendlies, and then we're straight back into the closing stage. But if you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends. If you have any comments, leave them down below to let me know whatever it is you want to comment. But I don't know. You tell me what. I'm not telling you what to comment. You comment what you want to comment. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!